Oh! Wait, what the hell am I doing? That's right, I was gonna get out of here. The moon's a secondary objective. God, I still can't believe it's night out. It only felt like a couple hours. Damn it, everything's like this now. People always say time flies when you're having fun. Well, what happens is time just flies, period, and we all end up older. Alright. Let me see. Maybe I can pry this door open. I don't know. What's this? Extreme heat, clear area. Yeah, right. This is probably just where the department has barbecues and they put up that sign to make it private. I know how people think around here. Hey, a keypad! I don't know the code. I'll try some random numbers. No? Okay, 1337. No. 1234. Ah ha ha! You know, as much as I'd like to claim this is the result of me being a genius, it's more that someone else was not. We probably spent tens of millions on this security system, then paid our janitor minimum wage to install it. Knowing this code makes me a threat to national security now. Speaking of threats! Whoa! He just... Did I see that right? That guy in the beret just shot a grenade round at his buddies there. I don't think he was even aiming for me. I was just the excuse. I mean, what is this? The Three Stooges joined the Corps? There are 3 of them. This is crazy. Not that I'm complaining about the friendly fire, but wow. I always expected this sort of thing to happen to the Stooges, actually. That one day Mo would just fucking lose it and kill the other 2 Stooges for incompetence. Well, maybe not Larry. He can be brought back into the fold. But definitely Curly. Curly Joe was beyond redemption. Any more Stooges? Shep, is that you? No, just 3. Oh, good. Bloody handprint. Now I know I'm going the right way again. Whoa. That's a lot of explosives there. And tripwires. This is like that joke where you balance a bucket of water on a door, but as usual, the military here has to overdo everything. Well, whatever's in that door is obviously not worth keeping. Oh, so maybe that wasn't a guiding bloody handprint, but a warning bloody handprint. I don't know. I just can't tell the difference. Hey, there's an open window. Why would they... Well, that's not what I wanted to hear. I don't know. I think there might be something good in here. The path of blood hasn't let me down so far. These guys sound pretty chill considering there were gunshots and an explosion outside not 2 minutes earlier. I guess it doesn't occur to them to investigate that. And now we return to Ethical Dilemma Theater. Do I shoot them or not? I mean, those other guys were making it pretty clear they did not like me, which is a capital offense, I guess. But these guys are just saying Alpha Bravo position flanker Gamma Delta. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you can stop. Guys, I can't even hear myself think. Wait, what am I doing? Shit! Ah! Oh god, those shots were close to my head. Why can't they aim for my impenetrable body armor like everybody else? One of those shots ricocheted off my collar. You guys could have killed me, you know that? Well, I guess this guy knows it. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I keep clinging on to the hope that one of these goons will hear me out, but it just isn't happening. This self-defense crap isn't cutting it because I never get to fire first. Damn, no, not this way. Normally, I'd need a really good reason to murder someone, but this whole day's been fucked. Better that 100 probably guilty people die than one of them get a clean shot on me. I mean, look at all these dead scientists. This rescue mission's a disaster anyway. 500 dead, 1,200 dead, who's counting? Alright, where am I? Oh, I know what this is. Those are electron microscope shots of cells. Yeah, that one's pollen, I think. This must be the microbiology department. Why does the military want to kill microbiologists? I've never really known them to be a controversial bunch. I think some people yelled at Pasteur because they didn't understand what vaccines were, but that's all that comes to mind. And why do microbiologists need this very expensive hologram projector? We didn't get one of those. We could have used it more than they could. What's that say? Something about satellites? They don't need this. They're padding their costs to get more grant money. Well, damn, maybe they did do something to get shot. Pissed off the wrong general with these costs. And that's the attitude I need to start taking. Just kill everyone. If you're wearing a military uniform, you're dead. If somebody's grandma is cold and puts on a camo blanket, she's dead. I need to just be a psychopath. Hey, what's this do? Uh-oh. Maybe I should stop pressing every button I see. Jesus Christ, I launched a missile. I'm not helping anything. Ah, my eyes! Gaze upon the fiery doom of this earth. So, guess I just started World War III. This has been a busy day. But in the end, there's only one thing that matters. I did not leave any fingerprints. I was wearing my suit. I'm getting out of here. Yeah. I don't always know when I'm in over my head, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those times. Oh! And what's this? Could this be a ridged pipe that leads straight up the rock face? I think it is. Ah. That's right. I'm in New Mexico, aren't I? The middle of the desert. The middle of the desert. Now that I think about it, the flight in here might have been longer than I remembered. So if I were to just pack it on foot, how far could I go? If I had food and water, which I don't, I could go 20, maybe 30 miles in a day, assuming the sun didn't beat me down, which it would. I really should have thought about this sooner. Okay, so maybe walking out is not the way to go here. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to have to find a car. God, the fun just doesn't end today, does it? Well, that's not a problem. I can cope. I'm going to kill everyone. It's not even going to be about stress relief. That's a side benefit. This is survival. People say you have to play the cards you've been dealt in life. I don't think so. I think if you've been dealt a stacked deck, you can knock the table over, pull out a gun, and start firing on life, I guess. I don't know. Huh. These must be some pretty jaded crickets to keep on chirping after that missile launch. Wait a minute, this wasn't open. And somebody moved the bodies! Okay, I've seen enough. With any luck, whoever was here went back into the endless tram tunnel and will be there a few days. Oh, no. Is this the only path left? Not down. I don't do down anymore. I've renounced my status as king of the underworld. Well, I'm not going down there, so that's the end of it. I think a tram-based pizza delivery system could make a lot of sense.